This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Fifth Third Stadium, home to the Kennesaw State Owls. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Florida International Panthers. Squaring off with another team from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Kennesaw State's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Williams will pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He's got it near midfield. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So the FIU Panthers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Rogers.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Dean. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be fourth down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And it's no good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Davis will throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. From the gun, the ground game. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Panthers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Off the play fake. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Taking it the other way. And what a play and what a return as he takes it all the way back inside the 10.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find better field position to start a drive. First and goal from the 10. Touchdown, Panthers. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Men will have a shakeup in the Mountain West standings this week. Check this out. Utah State pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. The Aggies were clicking in every phase of the game, and the results speak for themselves. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the Mountain West.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on 2nd and long from the 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's fired. The screen, he's got wheels. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. This time they'll go to the running game. Turning it on. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Some misdirection with the counter. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Going with the ground game left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
FIU will line up to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. From midfield, looking for room. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
He'll keep it himself. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. The give to the lone running back. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. The Panthers in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Right down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Working that wide receiver screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he'll need a little distance and defend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and defend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive will open from the 15. They'll try the run. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking for a crease. It's Lemon. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They go to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Now facing a 3rd and long. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver or tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
To the air, it's fired. That's reeled in, it's Dean. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. And he waltzes into the score. Touchdown, Owls! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. South Alabama is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by a field goal over Memphis. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now on first down from the 28.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
He's got him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. Let's take a minute to look at Florida International. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a three-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
Off play action on first down. Pocket breaking down. Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Panthers want to move quickly. All right, guys, let's talk about Florida International. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pulls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Panthers! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Florida International, 17, Kennesaw State.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. The running back has it. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Davis looking to pass. He's got him in the flat. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd down, going up top. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, Florida International. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The give on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away.
Number 83 in punt formation to kick it away.
A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Finds us back in the middle. Let's take a minute to look at Florida International. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Davis will throw. He's got it down the middle.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Rides the back on the option. The give. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. FIU will line up to punt. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. FIU pushing tempo.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Makes the grab. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Quick spin on the run. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Here comes the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Davis looking to pass. Using the quick game. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, FIU! And the beatdown has ensued.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to LSU. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on third. Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Davis will throw. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. FIU will line up to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Might as well stick with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And he ends up taking a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Panthers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. With jet sweep pass.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
And the Panthers get enough to move the chains. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, 1st down. On the RPO complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll ride the hot hand. Spins away from the defense. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw, it's fired. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on 2nd down from the 13. From the gun, the running back has it. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. We reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Give to the back. Slithers into space. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll do it himself. Makes it past the marker. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Using his legs, it's Scott. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He splits the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. finding an escape route. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quick handoff. Got the first down and more. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Motion from the wideout. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. All wideouts, no backs. To the air, it's fired. Here comes the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
Got out of trouble and throws. Quickly out to the tight end. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. Kick is in the air. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Wood. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down coming up.
Running behind that left side. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Panthers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Give to the running back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more fit.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Makes a move. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
There he goes. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for room, it's Scott. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad, or as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet, move on. It's not your best day. You lost.